everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl. Can I be your best friend too? Because I know you already got a best friend. I just want to be your best friend too. For starters, can we talk about why is it so cold in America? Now, I was warned that it was going to get cold. So please, I don't even know where I got this from, but this is a cute, like, little shawl. Yeah, I call it my little church shawl. So just bear with me. Now, today's video is all about just do it. Just do it. Today's Let's Talk About It video is really about just doing it. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about this video for this week's Let's Talk About It is because it is very natural for us to say we want something, tell people we want something, act like we want something, and then we don't do it. Like, now, some people can call that lazy. Some people call that being in your head. Some people can call that just being complacent. You know what I'm gonna call it though? I am going to call it not believing in yourself. Yep, that's what I'm gonna call it. Because oftentimes it's not that a lot of things, I think that the reason why things are in your head to begin with is because it was already manifest in your soul and your spirit. So they say your mouth is a powerful thing. So when you say it, I remember my grandma would say, the mouth is a very powerful thing. And before I ever, like, when it comes to like me and things that I really want to do, I feel like it's things that I can't think about. I can't stop thinking about. Literally, it is like in my gut. Like, right? It's this, like, I think about it. I dream about it. It's weird about all the things that I know I should be doing, all the things I want to do. I even have dreams about them. Yes. I had a dream about, Jamie Foxx or whatever. Yep. Woke up and Living Colors was on. I was real mad about it. I thought that Jamie Foxx was in my future. But normally, if something like that is in my gut and I'm dreaming about it, I'm thinking about it, just like y'all do with so many things you have on your mind. So many things is manifest inside of you. And over the years, over the months, over the weeks, over the days, you're like in your mind, in your gut, in your heart. You're like, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. But you just don't do it. I'm going to teach y'all something really quick. When you know that you want to do something and you can feel it in the pit of your stomach that you want to do it, I want you to birth it and say, I will take that vacation this year. I will be successful. I will be in a healthy relationship. I will be a mother one day. I will get off child support. I will. You will get off child support. I know you will. And when you say it, not only do you have to say it, but you got to believe it. You got to say it and you got to believe it. 2024 just happened about 2 weeks ago. And I hear so many people say, my goal is to do this. My goal is to lose weight. My goal is to travel. My goal is to do this. And my goal is to do that. I'm going to be honest with you. I just did me a vision board party this past weekend. And I'm going to say this. If y'all ain't never did a vision board party, go to one.
Like those like 3 hours?
Yeah.
She sent it to me because I was like, I've never heard of that. Like the candlelight thing. Like I didn't, but
right.
It clearly ain't got no
Young niggas stay focused. Well, they really want to think about where you at. Man, I think about your past. I change
Go to one. If you ain't never did a vision board by yourself, do one. And if you ain't never did a vision board party or an event with your family or your children or your loved ones, do it. I don't care how young your children are. Do it with them. I don't care how old your children are. Do it. It's very interesting to hear people manifest, birth their dreams, hopes, and goals for the year, for the new year. I tell people all the time, waking up every single day without a goal is just like waking up for no reason. And my favorite thing in the streaming world is pushing the live button without goals is literally just pushing the live button. Literally, when you wake up every single day, you should have a blueprint of where you're trying to go. So if you know you're trying to travel this year, then maybe calling off is not a good idea if you're trying to stack your money. If your goal is to get out of debt, maybe you swiping your card all the time is not the way to start off the new year. Just think about it. And last but not least, if you say you want to lose weight, starting the new year off at fast food restaurants, drinking soda, eating fried food, unless it's in an air fryer, is not the way to go. Because literally, most things that we honestly believe we can do, like I said, we feel it here, we birthed it here, and then we believe it and we do it, right? That's one thing I love about like the Nike commercial, is just do it. Literally, that's what this video is all about. Just doing it. Getting out of your comfort zone. I'm talking to somebody. Get out your comfort zone. Get out of your shell. Like literally, if you stay in your shell, how do anybody supposed to know how beautiful your mind, your goals, how do we supposed to know how beautiful these things are? Right? Like, story time. So when I was a little girl, growing up into my out the house age, when I was say about 18, 19, I literally did what everybody wanted me to do. Like literally. If people told me they wanted me to jump, I jumped. If people said, oh, I see in your future you should be a teacher, I did it. Even though my dreams and my hopes and my desires was something else. I did what they wanted me to do to please them. Right? I found myself really doing what everybody wanted. Honestly, at the end of the day, waking up every single day, not happy at all. Going to bed, writing down my day by how they wanted me to do. And yes, I'm talking about when I was out the house. And I think I did it more when I was at the house than when I was in the house, because I felt like I had more eyes on me to fail than I did to succeed. If you know, you know. It wasn't until I moved back to Vegas, it was my 22nd birthday. And I met this girl. And I remember she was like, I wanted to do something. I was like, nah, because so-and-so would look at me weird, or so-and-so wouldn't like this. And she was like, why are you living your life for everybody else? And I was like, because I want to make them happy. She said, what about making you happy? And literally ain't nobody ever asked me that question, ever. So I'm gonna ask you, what about your happiness? What about your end goals? What about your motivation? What about the things that spark your interest? What about you? And so when she told me that, literally, that was the day I came alive. Like literally, that was the day I came alive. Now this is why. Because I finally had somebody in my life that finally believed that I can truly walk in my light. Like that truly said, if you fail, I won't judge you. Get up and do it again. Why not? So every day that I woke up, I honestly thought to myself, if I want to do something, just do it. If I fail at it, I will never know if I'm going to fail if I don't do it. I never know if I'm going to be successful if I just don't do it. Even me being a streamer, I never know, am I going to have a good day if I don't go live? I never know. You never know if you're going to get that job if you don't go to the job interview. Literally, there was a point in my life where I would apply to a job, literally, that I wanted, get the interview day would happen, and I wouldn't go. Because I was fearful that I would get the job. No, that's stupid. I was fearful that I actually would get the job. And I used to do that too in my relationships. I would be at the club the whole night trying to get a guy's attention. Literally, get his attention. He would walk me to my car. He would ask me for my number, and I wouldn't give it. Now, you may say, best friend, it just sounded like you playing games. It wasn't. It was fearful of that I was not good enough for the job. It was fear that I wasn't good enough for him, that he would find things that he didn't like about me. Instead of me honestly going into it with a positive mindset to begin with. And a lot of y'all do that. You go into your goals, you go into your aspirations, you go into this thing called new goals, new me, new everything already. You start off positive, and as soon as one thing go bad, boom, it just goes away. So one of my favorite songs, because I know y'all like when I sing, but one of my favorite songs is Encourage Yourself. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory to yourself, no matter what. Now look, the reason why I love that song is because literally, even though it was great for my friend to speak life into me, when me and her grew apart, I found myself fueling off of somebody else finally telling me that I can do it. Because growing up, I really didn't have nobody really tell me, you can do it, and really felt that way. So when me and my friend, when we split apart because I moved to a different state, I literally had to learn how to encourage myself. Like literally, you got to learn how to be your biggest cheerleader. Literally, you have to learn how to be the person that tells you it's okay. Whether you do good or you don't do good. Because what you're going to find yourself doing is talking yourself out of being successful. Talking yourself out of being the best thing that this world has ever seen. I was arguing with this guy today, and he said, I cannot wait to be bigger than myself. And he said, no, why would you want to be bigger than yourself? If you're bigger than yourself, then you're not going to be able to handle yourself. And I was like, what? And I ain't going to lie, I looked at him like he was crazy. Because I ain't going to lie to you. Once again, I don't know if you guys believe in God or higher being or good, bad, evil, whatever. But never let nobody tell you that the way you are thinking is too big. Never. Never. When I tell you the sky is the limit, and the way and legit that the way success works is that you got to put forth who you are and what you are every single day in order for this thing to grow. And I thought to myself, how dare he tell me that I'm thinking too big and that I wouldn't be able to control it. Now, I believe that God will never put more on me than I can bear. So if God feel like he want to cap me at a certain amount, then I receive it. If God feel like, he wants to slowly grow me or whatever, I receive it. Like, God knew if he gave me a lot of booty, that legit I'd be out there bad mama jama. So see, what happened is God said we're going to give her just a little bit. So that way it can grow. You feel me? It can grow. God knew what he was doing. He knew he was doing when he didn't give me a lot of booty. Because he knew Keisha would have nothing on me. So I really feel like God gives you more. He will not give you more than you can bear. So I am going to dream as big as I can, because dreams do come true. And the reality is, a lot of y'all, the reason why your dreams don't come true is because you don't manifest them. So let me ask you a question. Are you ready just to do it? Are you ready to fight for you? Are you ready to say, this is the year where I'm going to lose 10 pounds? That's 1 pound a month. And I know it's 12 months in a year, but January was almost over. Some of y'all need to start over because some of y'all legit was in the McDonald's line. I seen you, but I ain't going to tell nobody. Some of y'all need to start over, and then I'm also going to give you, some of y'all be like, best friend, but I'm going to turn up for my birthday. So y'all get 1 pass for your birthday month. But let's say, for example, for me, literally all I want to lose is 10 pounds this year. I'm not trying to lose crazy amount of weight. I figure if I could lose 1 pound a month, give or take, then I would be happy. I'm going to speak that into the universe, and I know what I need to do. I know that I got to cut out sodas. Another thing too, when you create goals, you got to make sure that it's realistic. Because some of y'all be like, oh my God, I want to lose 50 pounds. And you can do it, because you can do it. But you haven't changed anything about your lifestyle. Literally nothing. And so they got to match, because if they don't match, literally you're going to find yourself in 2025 making the same goals. Remember, you're birthing everything you want. And just like a child, when you birth your child, legit, you got to speak life into your child every single day. Once you birth out your goals, you got to speak life into your goals every single day. That way your goals will grow. And your goals this year may not be your goals for next year, right? They will grow bigger and bigger. This year may be make $100,000, but mission accomplished. Next year maybe make $400,000. As you get bigger, your goals will get bigger. The more you manifest what you want and how you want it, and you're able to deliver it into the universe. Now, I'm gonna say this, because I caught myself. I do want to say this last thing. Be careful who you tell your goals and motivation and aspirations to. Yeah. Everybody don't want to see you do great. There's some people that is competing with you. There's some people legit that want you to fail. There's some people that will speak negative over your life. There's a lot of people legit that do not want to see you do better than them. Can I get an amen? There's a lot of people legit that they want you to do good as long as you don't do better than them. And so keep it to yourself until it happens. So for example, let's say you wanted to, once again, lose weight. And let's say you down your first 5 pounds. You could say, I successfully lost 5 pounds. People cannot speak life over something that you've already did. You know what I'm saying? Mission accomplished. And And when you're making these goals and you have these aspirations and you're motivating yourself, make sure you can see your goals and your aspirations, and make sure you write them down. Make sure you breathe life in yourself every single day. It's sad to say that sometimes you literally have to be the only person to protect yourself. I'm talking to somebody because if you know, you know. My whole life, I felt like I literally was in this world alone. All the way up until the day I had my child. The day I had my child, it was like God finally put me on this earth for a reason, for a purpose. Up until then, it was like all my goals, all my aspirations, I would tell people about them. They would laugh at me. They would tell me legit that I would never get to them, that they were silly. Or I would say that I wanted to do this, and they would do it before I did it because maybe they were more financially inclined than I was. And it honestly, it broke me. It made me want to give up. But don't give up. In this season, in 2024, we're just going to do it. I don't care if you're listening to this video in the beginning of 2024, the middle of 2024, or the end of 2024. We are not going to give up. We are not quitters. You got to believe in yourself. You got to start believing in yourself because it starts with you, baby. It starts with you, best friends. Like I'm telling you, bestie, if you wake up every single day believing that you are somebody and you can do it, I guarantee you'll wake up earlier. I guarantee your day won't be as lazy. I guarantee you'll be out your head less. I guarantee you'll wake up every single day with a plan. You'll go to sleep every day with a plan for the next day. And mind you, I'm gonna give y'all one little bullet point. You gotta make sure you feed your mind. You gotta make sure you feed your spirit, just like you gotta make sure you feed your body. So what I do is like I play like motivational music in the morning when I wake up because that's the first thing I want on my head, right? And I play motivational things when I go to sleep because you don't want to go to sleep on a negative mind. You want to go to sleep on a positive mind. We're on the same page. We got this. So I want to say this to y'all. Best friend, I'm going to say this. If you have been having a rough 2024 so far, let's do this. Let's take out our big eraser and erase every bad thought, every bad thing that have happened. And reset. Now, I have a video called Reset, and some of y'all probably need to watch the Reset video because this Reset video is a great video to watch whenever you just need to reset and start over. Now, resetting is not a bad thing. Resetting is just saying, hey, I started off my year ideally not what I wanted. So maybe I need to relook at my goals and move things around and change things around, but don't remove it from your list. Remember, it's your goals. It's yours. Just do it. Like literally, stop making excuses of it. Just do it. If you know you want to go work out and you know you got to go to work at 7 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Just do it. Stop making excuses and saying, I don't got enough time in the day. I ain't got enough my hours in the day. I just can't do it. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Whatever it is, I get hungry. I got cravings. Your spirit, your soul, your mind is tired of you making excuses of why you cannot be successful. Best friend, I believe in you. It's just your job to believe in yourself. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me. Thank y'all for tuning in every single week for my Let's Talk About It videos. Like, I appreciate y'all. I do because I believe in y'all and I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. I want you and I want both of us. I want both of us to get out of our head because I suffer from anxiety. I suffer from really, really bad anxiety and I get in my head about everything. And I literally woke up the other day, like after the vision board party, I literally woke up and said to myself, it is time to stop making excuses why I am who I am. You know, for me, I hate when people say, I am who I am, take it or leave it. That's not cool. I want people to be around me. I want people to love me. I want people to understand me and get me. And I do care about what people say, but not to the point where I'm going to change myself, to the point if I hurt your feelings or if I do something out of character, that I can take ownership. So that's one thing I've been doing this year, is taking ownership of when I mess up and when I'm wrong. And I encourage you guys to do the same thing. And you are not, nobody's going to look at you wrong because you did. Mr. Come here. I got to take the dog out. But I am going to say this. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank y'all for watching my video. Thank y'all for always having my back. Thank you guys for understanding that you are not perfect and that you are human. And you're going to make mistakes. And you're going to start over. But just push the reset. And just do it. Stop making excuses. Figure out where you need to go, what you need to do better. And just do it. Just do it. I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you.